Slender Man. Slender Man, one of the most infamous urban legends to ever haunt the web. Born in 2009 on the Something Awful forum, this tall, faceless figure in a black suit lurks in shadowy forests, preying on the unsuspecting. Slender Man doesn't just attack, he stalks his victims, driving them into paranoia and madness. Cameras glitch, radios crackle, and televisions distort with eerie static whenever he's near. He's often linked to child abductions, brainwashing people into becoming his obedient followers. Some even claim he's been around for centuries, with ancient cave paintings showing a tall, featureless monster stealing children. The scariest part? In 2014, two 12-year-old girls attacked their friend in the woods, believing Slender Man ordered them to do it. Thankfully, he's just fiction, or so we hope. Would you dare to walk through a forest at night knowing he might be watching? I think that only 5% of fast people can like this video and subscribe to this channel before time runs out. Comment done, so I know you did it on time. The Backrooms. The Backrooms, a liminal nightmare you'll never escape. This creepypasta began in 2019 on 4chan, describing an endless maze of yellow corridors with flickering fluorescent lights and damp, moldy carpets. If you glitch out of reality, like walking through the wrong wall, you might fall into the backrooms. It's not just the eerie hum of lights that'll drive you mad. Creatures lurk here too. Smilers with their glowing, toothy grins chase you through the shadows, while hounds, snarling on all fours, hunt in packs. Some say the backrooms are a metaphor for feeling lost in life with no way out. Others believe it's a real alternate dimension. Stories of people trapped here spread on TikTok, and with a movie by A24 coming soon, this creepypasta feels more real than ever. Imagine running through those endless halls, hearing footsteps behind you. Could you find your way back to reality, or would you be lost forever? Ben Drowned. Ben Drowned, a cursed video game that'll haunt your nightmares. In 2010, a user named Jadisable bought a creepy copy of The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask at a garage sale. The cartridge had an old save file named Ben, but he ignored it and started a new game. Things got weird fast. Characters called him Ben instead of Link, and the game glitched with eerie messages like, "You shouldn't have done that." A haunting statue of Link, carved by the Elegy of Emptiness, followed him everywhere, its hollow eyes staring. The happy salesman appeared, taunting, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" Jadusable learned Ben was a boy who drowned, his spirit now trapped in the game. The screen flashed with distorted images, and Jadusable started losing his mind, hearing whispers even when the game was off. Some say Ben can reach into the real world. Would you dare to play this haunted cartridge? Italian Brainrot. Italian Brainrot, the viral horror trend taking over 2025. It started on TikTok in January, with AI-generated monsters speaking in absurd Italian rhymes using text-to-speech voices. Meet Tralalero Tralala, a shark wearing blue Nike sneakers. Then there's Bombardiro Crocodilo, a crocodile dropping orange bombs while laughing maniacally. These creatures are pure chaos, part hilarious, part terrifying, with an uncanny vibe that makes your skin crawl. They chase you through a warped TikTok void, their distorted voices echoing in your ears. Some call them the new creepypastas, born from the internet's darkest corners. Italian Brainrot has taken over, with even brands like Ryanair jumping on the trend. But there's a darker side. Experts warn it might mess with your mind, calling it Brainrot. Have you scrolled through TikTok lately? You might just stumble into their world. Eyeless Jack. Eyeless Jack, a monster who craves your organs. Since 2012, this creepypasta tells of Jack, a 19-year-old college student turned abomination after a cult ritual went wrong. They removed his eyes, pouring a mix of hot tar and blood into his sockets, leaving him eyeless and oozing black goo. Now he sneaks into homes at night, surgically removing kidneys while his victims sleep. One guy, Mitch, woke up with a gash on his cheek, his kidney stolen. That night, he saw Eyeless Jack standing over him, whispering, "I only need a piece of you." Mitch escaped, but later found his brother Edwin dead, his kidney half-eaten and covered in black ooze. Jack's face isn't a mask. It's his real scarred flesh, dripping with darkness. He's driven by hunger, and no lock can stop him. Some say he's still out there, hunting for his next meal. Do you feel safe sleeping tonight? Herobrine. Herobrine has been haunting Minecraft players since 2010. This creepypasta started on 4chan, describing a ghostly figure who looks like Steve, the default character, but with glowing white eyes that pierce the darkness. Herobrine stalks players in single-player worlds, building eerie structures like sand pyramids or long tunnels with no purpose. One player built a house, only to spot a pyramid in the distance. As he approached, Herobrine appeared behind him, the screen flickering with static. Streamers like Copeland faked sightings, photoshopping Herobrine into their games, but the myth grew unstoppable. Mojang plays along, adding "removed Herobrine" to update patch notes as a joke. He's not as terrifying as other creepypastas, but there's something unsettling about a ghost watching you in a game you thought was safe. Have you ever seen a strange structure in your Minecraft world? Sonic.exe. Sonic.exe turns a childhood game into a living nightmare. Since 2011, this creepypasta by JC the Hyena tells of a haunted Sonic the Hedgehog game. A man received a disc labeled Sonic.exe from a friend with a note warning him to destroy it, but he played it anyway. Instead of playing as Sonic, you control Tails, Knuckles, or Robotnik, only to be hunted by a twisted Sonic with blood-red eyes and a sinister, bloody grin. The levels darken, eerie music plays, and jump scares flash on the screen. Tails ran through a dead forest only to see Sonic.exe appear, his eyes glowing. "You're too slow," he hissed before tearing Tails apart, the screen glitching with his evil laugh. The 2012 horror game based on this story blew up, with YouTubers screaming through playthroughs. Sonic.exe doesn't just kill in the game. Some say he haunts players in real life. Would you risk playing this disc, knowing what's waiting inside? Smile Dog. Smile Dog is the creepypasta that'll invade your screen and your mind. Since the early 2000s, Smile Dog has haunted the internet as a cursed image called smile.jpg, a Siberian husky with human teeth, grinning with a sadistic smirk. If you see it, Smile Dog demands you spread the word by sharing the photo with someone else. Ignore the warning, and you'll face relentless nightmares, hallucinations, and even disappear without a trace. Some victims receive physical copies in the mail, their sanity crumbling as the dog invades their dreams, shape-shifting into their worst fears. "Spread the word," it whispers, its voice echoing in your skull. Smile Dog can cause epileptic episodes, and in some versions, it crosses into reality to claim your soul.
And I don't think you can click on the next video in 3 seconds.